They have the power to shape our world. Exceptional students who are driving the future of Israel and making a difference for all global citizens. Join us for an inspiring series and learn about a unique and innovative scholarship that has set them on the path for success. This is Schulich Scholars.
Shalom. Hello.
Hi.
Before we'll get to the our deep questions and conversation, can you please just introduce yourself? Tell us your name, your background, and what did you study at Hebrew U, and how did you get to the scholarship?
So my name is Shani.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 24 years old from Jerusalem currently. I'm studying my second year in computer science, data science, and statistics in the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. I'm originally from Ra'anana. My mom was born in Canada. She was born in Toronto. She made Aliyah when she was 7. So I'm technically Canadian as well. But I lived in Israel for all my life.
You have
Yes.
Canadian citizenship?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I chose to study in Jerusalem because of the prestigious name the Hebrew University has in the fields of science and other STEM subjects.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted also to live in Jerusalem. I think it's an interesting and important place to be, even if it's just an episode in my life. It's a beautiful city. I really enjoy walking to campus, and the campus itself in Givat Ram is really pretty. So I really enjoy it.
How did the scholarship find you? How did you find the scholarship?
Yes.
What was the match?
So it was on the website of the HUJI, of the Hebrew University, online when you register to your degree. So they offer you a few scholarships. This was like a shot in the dark because it's 10 recipients in each university. It's a very low chance, but they ask from you to write a letter, a few recommendation letters, and a short explanation about yourself. And I received it. I was very happy and pleased and felt very lucky.
But you're not just lucky, you earned it by being you.
They don't know yet.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sitting here. They would invite someone else.
Yes.
Studying, being independent, living outside the house. Are these things that could have happened in your life if it wasn't for the scholarship?
So obviously, I couldn't move out. Moving out of the house and being an adult actually is quite expensive and time-consuming, because moving out of the house and really keeping up a household is very, very difficult and expensive. And you just don't have quite the time to work,
yep.
Or it will compromise your studies,
mm-hmm.
or your sleep. one of the things that you need to.
Yeah, you have to give up one of them.
Yeah. So no, but really, this scholarship allows me still to be totally focused on my studies, to know that I can give my 100% for studying, asking questions, spending my time. And sometimes it's really from morning, sunrise to sunset studying, but I do it gladly, knowing that I have the support I need.
I mean, even in terms of not just the financial support, but when I was a student, I also received scholarships from abroad. And it wasn't only the money, it was also, it's not just the bread, it was also the spirit. There's something about going into this cycle, meeting new people,
Mm-hmm.
being exposed to new kinds of companies and cultures. Is that something that you feel that influenced you and inspires you in what you do today?
Yes. So, of course, also a big part of this Schulich Leaders is being part of this group. We have a meeting twice or once a year. They bring interesting lectures, and we get to meet each other.
Mm-hmm.
And even we have something that is specifically in the Hebrew University that is a course in entrepreneurship and innovation.
Yep.
So that support that I have from this close group of people who are just like me or a year above me, that I can ask questions, that think alike, and get inspired together, is very important and supportive. I know that I can always come up to Uri, who is like the manager of the program here in Israel. And if I have an idea or a problem, I can reach out to him. And, it's being part of this network that is bigger than each of us apart.
It's like some sort of second family.
Yes, you could say.
So what are your dreams? Feel free to go,
go big.
As far as you want. I mean, what are your dreams that will, not just a scholarship, but the studies will actually allow you to do in the future?
Yes.
What's your biggest dream?
So I aspire to do, it might sound naive, but I was told to go as far as I want.
Dreams are a naive thing.
Yes, they are. But I wish to use the power that computers have and data science to make a difference, to participate in something that does good for the world, that improves people's lives, to use the information the data has to give us to make a difference, start a company or being part of a company that is their motto. If it will be in the biological field that has to do with medicine. And I really believe that, that even if it's a slither of that dream, I would be very fulfilled to be part of the scientific community in Israel to help develop it. Our strength also comes from being a startup nation, a nation that is very science-oriented and innovation. If I could find my place in that world, especially also as a woman, that would be a dream come true, I guess.
So you're like a woman, medical, computer, dreamer.
Dreamer.
Well,
that's for sure.
You need to find a path that you can combine all of who you are into a new thing. I think that's what studies and that's what these kind of opportunities do. They actually allow you to combine things that wouldn't be combined in any other person because of their life, and to become and actually invent something new. I mean, you are the innovation. You are the something new.
Right. Okay.
So good luck with that. Do you see yourself in the future as a leader in the Israeli society? And
yes. So it will be amazing if that will happen. It's an aspiration, but I really believe that, like I said, being a woman in the science world, I wish to be to have an impact on others. I have to say that I got more interested in my studies or more focused on what I want to study thanks to another leader. She's not part of Schulich, but her name is Dr. Kira Radinsky. She's a researcher in the Technion, Haifa. And I heard her TED Talk. I said, that is what I want to do when I grow up. And wouldn't it be amazing if I could do the same? Also, being part of a company with a leading role and having people make the change with me, that would be also great. I think that it comes with your personality. I have that part as a paramedic who is the head of the medical team. You have to give out orders or advice to the other medics with me. And also in scouts, I guess, as a teenager.
You went to the scouts.
Yes, I was. My whole high school and middle school years. And I think that it's a part of my personality that will find me wherever I go. I hope to do that. I don't wish to be that closed-minded person who just gets orders and executes them. I really hope to be the one who's thinking and leading the way.
I must tell you that only according to the 30 minutes that you're here, you pretty much directed the whole room. And
I would have sat there if I would.
I know you would have. I know you would have sat here. You would have combed your hair different, changed your clothes. No, but what I'm actually saying, being a leader is not just it's not just being in the lead. Being a leader, a positive leader, is also working with people from all the spectrum of the Israeli society. It's like you said before. It's like I said before. I'm quoting myself. You're unique. And now, if I add the scouts also to your life, that's also a part of that's designing who you are. So this scholarship and this studying now at the Hebrew U is actually transforming you again into becoming who you would want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So my advice, or I don't know if it is an advice. It's like shooting an arrow. When you shoot an arrow, you don't just shoot the arrow and you just like hope it will hit the spot. You need to decide where the spot is, and then you know in which angle to shoot the arrow.
Mm.
So I feel like that you're picking the angles now, but make a target for yourself.
Yes.
That's my advice.
No.
If I may.
Mm-hmm. I would like to take it from here because I did actually start a bit different studies.
Mm-hmm.
I did biological computers. So it's
what's biological computers?
It's
people.
specific.
They call it people.
Because people. I know, but it's a name of a
Just kidding.
BA. So it's here in the Hebrew University, and I started that. I thought computers, biology, combine them together, and I felt like it wasn't quite what I was looking for because it was more specifically in the chemistry and the organic chemistry that was terrible, and I just felt like I want to use data, but not maybe specifically. I want to have more range, like that doctor I said. And I was looking, and I saw another Schulich leader who is in the same degree that I am now. She's a year older than me, in a greater year, and I knew that I could. She's the first person I wrote to. And I told her, I trust you. I would like to hear more about it. Talked to two others, and she helped me, in a way, change it in the end. I'm now in a bit different one. It's instead of computer and biology, it's computer and statistics and data. And it's really thanks to her also. And I knew that I had this net to get advice from and to ask questions. And even as a first year, speaking to a second or third year, it's also a great difference because the perspective changes. Mm-hmm. And now this year, thanks to this course that we have that's only exclusive to the Schulich leaders, we became really close and like a close group that we really know each other. We worked together on a project of a startup kind of that specifically my group, it had to do with overcoming healthcare bureaucracy, improving it in a way because it's so complicated right now. So even a slight change would make a difference. And it was such a pleasure to be part of this really every week along this year of this group, special group, and knowing that we have so much support from the university and time and people who come and lecture us. And my mind was really open now to new things. And it was quite amazing. I finished this week, so it's kind of still in my mind. Yeah.
First of all, good luck in the future. What message can you pass to the viewers, to the people that see us from around the world, that will emphasize the importance of supporting students and supporting people like you who have dreams, who have abilities, but sometimes they just need another push?
Yes.
What would you say to them?
First of all, thank you. And I feel very lucky to be part of this group. And that is why also it was so important for me to come and speak up and be here today. And so that's for sure. It helps me in the in the present to really succeed in my studies, to find what's interesting, to spend my whole time and efforts in that, to be part of a group that is very supporting and inspiring and really, really amazing. And moreover, I feel like this is my obligation to talk about it. This is the Israel we want to build. We want to support science, and maybe it's a bit more long term. It's not like, because most donations, maybe you see it right away, or it's a building, or it's a more medical aid. But I believe that as a recipient of the scholarship, I feel like I have a greater reason to aspire to be in those leading roles, to excel in my studies. This is who we are, and this is what the Schulich Leaders is to my understanding. And donating to this is donating to the future through people. And this is just as important. And I hope better times will come.
Wow, good words. Thank you.